friends, welcome back to my channel. It's been 2 months since I posted a video and I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. Life got in the way. I was so busy, and I'm not gonna do the whole like catch up thing in this video because I really just want to share my summer favorites with you guys, and I will post a video, kind of the next video I think will be like a vlog and we can like chit chat and I can tell you where I've been and what's been going on. But nonetheless, I'm back. Hello, hope you're all having a good summer so far. I figured, like I said, we would start with just a good old summer favorites video because there's nothing more comforting to me than coming back and talking about things I've been loving, and hopefully you guys like that too, so that's pretty much it. Let's get into it. Categories for this video, I have lots of makeup favorites, some body, skincare, and then just like a random category at the end because those are always so fun. Starting off with makeup, I have been loving this e.l.f. primer. It is so good. I bought it on a whim at Ulta and I've been using it pretty well every day since. It's a really good primer for the summer, especially if you want something that's gonna really hold your makeup on. And the true test was I actually wore this for all of my dance shows recently and it's really good. It's nice and tacky. It's similar to like the Milk primer, and I tried that one, but I really like this one a lot more. And then I also have another like intense grippy primer that I've used for shows, and this is really comparable and a lot cheaper. So highly recommend this. It is so good. I like that it has a pump. It's really nice and lightweight to travel with, and I'm very impressed with it, and it's a great product for the summer to keep your makeup on. I sort of switched up my brow routine recently, and so I wanted to just like briefly walk you through it. The first thing I've been loving is the Glossier Boy Brow. I have used this product in the past. It's so good. Recently picked it up at the like last Sephora sale, and I've been loving it. So the way I do my brows now is I will use this first and I will brush everything up and give them a tint. You can totally leave it there, but I like to go in with the Precisely My Brow Pencil from Benefit. Just kind of fill in the sparse areas, but like knowing where those sparse areas already are because my brows are already lifted. And then once that is kind of set, I go in with the Essence Fix It Like a Boss Transparent Brow Gel. This is again from the drugstore, so affordable, so good, and I just feel like that like little routine has been really working for me lately. Charlotte Tilbury, man, I am such a fan. I'm pretty sure I could do like a full face of like all my favorite Charlotte Tilbury products, but for the summer, their beauty wands are amazing. The Pinkgasm Beauty Light one in the shade Pinkgasm Sunset has been my favorite blush as of recently, especially even for like no makeup days where I'm just doing like concealer, powder, blush, and bronzer. This blush, just like a couple dabs and blend it out. It's so pretty. It's like a really nice dark terracotta color, and it's like my favorite blush shade. And I was a little bit scared that it'd be a little bit too orange when I looked at the tube, but it's perfect. I do also believe this is a newer shade, but some of my other favorites, this is the bronzing one. It's really good as well. And then my favorite, like hands down, if I had to recommend one, the Pillow Talk in the matte beauty blush one is a go-to as well. But this one, the Sunset one for summer, is so pretty. I suppose I could have talked about this when I talked about the primer and that would have made more sense, but these three face products have been in my routine and I've been loving them lately. This is the NARS Potted Concealer in the shade Creme Brulee. It's a soft matte complete concealer. I am typically normally like a doe foot applicator liquid concealer, but this pot has been amazing. It is so good at covering dark circles under eyes, also any blemishes. It wears really nicely, and I feel like it's a pretty good like medium coverage. It's not too heavy, so it's good for those days where I'm only wearing concealer. I've just been very impressed with this, and I feel like it's been a long time since I've loved a potted concealer or even tried one, and this one's really good. I feel like when I started using this foundation, I gave it like no hype. I feel like I almost kept it, even though it's definitely a product most people have heard about before, but I really like it. It's pretty much become my everyday foundation. It's the Makeup by Mario foundation, and I wear the shade 5N, and I can usually make this shade work for like my lighter skin days and also when I have a tan, and the formula is just really good and like natural looking, but enough coverage for me. It's just a really reliable and good foundation. If you're the kind of person that just likes to have one foundation on the go and you need it to just be an everyday foundation, you would probably like this. This is another product I've been using for years, but probably don't give it enough hype as to like how much I use it. This is the Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation in a powder. It is so good. Every time I leave the house, I have one of these in my bag for the most part. It is my absolute going out touch-up powder. The compact itself is really nice because it has the mirror and the little puff, which I do actually use when I'm out. It touches up everything really nicely because it is more of a powder foundation. I will also use it as touch-ups for dance shows, so I'll be backstage, I'll like blot the sweat off, and then I'll just use this and, you know, use it to cover up and kind of retouch everything. It's really nice. It's very matte, and it's just a really good product. And I used it the other day just with like concealer and a little bit of this and like some freckles, and it was really pretty. It's just a very versatile product that I think a lot of people could benefit from, and I think in the summer this would be great to have in your bag and in your travel bag. Okay, moving on to skincare. I have a new moisturizer favorite. And if you've been here and you know me, you know that my ride or die holy grail, that bitch moisturizer, is the Belief Aqua Balm for me. I like this one probably just as much. The formula is very similar. It's a gel consistency. It's so hydrating. It's lightweight on the skin. I do, however, just really like the packaging of this because it comes in a pump. I feel like it's super clean. You're not having to scoop anything out. It's pretty lightweight and really easy to travel with as well. I don't even think I told you what this is. This is the Florence by Mills Plump To It Hydrating Facial Moisturizer. It is just really, really good. This is, I think, my second one, and they so kindly sent me a couple backups, and it's just really good. And I think it's like 20 bucks. It's super affordable. I think you can get it in Canada at Shoppers. Otherwise, I think Ulta carries Florence, and yeah, I really like it. I'm not saying I will never use Belief again because I do obviously have a backstock of that too, but I've just been really enjoying the formula of this one. Shaving my face has become a very important part of my skincare routine, and these Kitsch facial dermaplaners are what I use. I use them about twice and then I toss them because I want them to be really fresh. And they just work so well. I find that all of my skincare works so much better when I'm shaving my face consistently. I probably do it about once a month or so, or like before a big event, I'll do it like a couple days before. But just getting rid of like the peach fuzz here, I don't use it on my upper lip because I use something else for that. I find these too harsh. I have like a little flawless like hair remover kind of thing, but on my cheeks and around my brows, I just find this is the easiest way to get all the peach fuzz, and it makes a huge difference in the texture of my skin, how smooth it is, and also just like how clear it is. I find that I will break out here, and like as soon as I dermaplane a couple days later after using a bunch of my skincare, my face looks amazing. So highly recommend. I love it, and I just love the feeling of having a super fresh face and using that. So if you don't know what dermaplaning is, definitely like go on TikTok or watch some videos. I mean, I can film my routine if that's of interest, but I feel like most of you probably know what that is already. And a more bougie product I wanted to mention that I've been loving is the Elemis Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm. I feel like this is a very popular product, but I'm not the biggest cleansing balm kind of person, but when I have a full face of makeup on and I'm going in the shower, that's when I'll use this. It's so nice, especially when I was getting off stage makeup. It just feels so good, and this one smells like eucalyptus, so it smells like the spa. It smells so lovely, and like lemon. It's really nice. As you can see, I'm quite dented in there, and you only need a very small amount. Also too, I find that sometimes if I use cleansing balms too much, my skin will break out, but my skin really liked this one. And it's overall a good product if you're looking for a cleansing balm. If that's the way you normally take off your makeup, maybe consider this one. Moving on to body care, something specifically for the summer. This Kapari Sun Shield Body Glow Broad Spectrum SPF 50 is a product I picked up when I was in Palm Springs, and I had been wanting to try this for a very long time because I wanted something that was gonna make my skin glowy and cute for the summer at the beach, at the lake, but also have SPF. And so the fact that this has SPF 50 is pretty great. It's so beautiful, and it's a gel, so it's not super sticky. It doesn't feel exactly like an oil, so you don't feel super like, I don't know. I feel like it soaks into the skin really nicely is what I'm trying to say, is that it doesn't leave a residue on your skin. I mean, you have like a little bit of a glow obviously, but I find that this actually like soaks into the skin, but also gives you like that nice sheen that you're looking for. So if you're a big out in the sun, need a tanning oil or need a like glow oil, I think that this would be really nice. And like I said, the fact that it has so much SPF is really great. Now, is it really summer if your thighs aren't chafing? No, it's not. So Mega Babe is here to rescue you. In fact, it's actually called Thigh Rescue. I cannot get through the summer without this. I have 2 backups because I put this in every bag that I have. I use it on my feet actually as well to prevent blisters. That's kind of a life hack. But between my thighs, I always have this. It is a game changer, and I did something absolutely crazy the other week, and some of you might not think so, but I went out of the house in a skirt without like chafing shorts on. And I've never done that in the past 27 years of my life pretty well. And I just had this in my bag, and every time I went to the bathroom, because I was drinking, I was peeing a lot, I would just reapply it. And I was totally okay. There was absolutely no markings of this. I use them with tights for dance because I chafe even when I'm wearing tights. This formula is just really good, and I have tried so many products like this, like pretty much everything you can think of I have tried. And while thigh saving shorts are like my most used because it's just easier, if you need to go in a bathing suit, tights, whatever, and you can't wear thigh chafing shorts, this product actually works. It's so good, and if you have that problem, highly recommend because it saved my life. Now, it would not be summer if I wasn't drowning myself in self-tanner all the time. So the two that I've been loving, the first one is from Bondi Sands. This is my ultra dark tanning foam. I got this at Target. I think there's like that much left probably. I have been applying this pretty well once a week for the past 2 months and I absolutely love it. It gets me really dark, it wears really nicely, and I'm overall just a really big fan. I think you can buy it at Shoppers, but like I said, I got it at Target. Love that. And then this one is from Luna Bronze. This is the Solar Eclipse Clear Tanning Mousse, which is really lovely. That's actually what I have on my body today, and I did in fact do this on purpose where you can see where the tan, you know, the tan difference. Super duper on purpose to show you guys super sciencey of how that works. I will be fixing that later, but that's just what happens when you have a clear tan. For the most part though, everywhere else looks pretty good except for my hands, which is totally normal, and it's because I didn't use the brush that came with it. This is just a really good tanner, especially if you want something that's a bit dark but you don't like the mousse that has the color, because that one does stain my sheets. My sheets are a bit tinted red, just FYI if you're gonna use this and then hop in bed, which I do. I just wash my sheets, it does come out. But if you're looking for something that's going to not stain your sheets, then I recommend this one. It's beautiful. It's a Canadian brand. This is a collab with Nicole, who is a Canadian creator, and I'm just a big fan. It smells really nice, works really well, and it actually gets you quite dark. Sometimes that's not always the case with the clear tanner, so I really enjoy this. And a quick side note discovery that I made about 2 months ago, you can throw these in the wash and dryer and they come out completely fine. I was over here using crusty ass tan mitts. Absolutely no more. I throw all of them into the wash and dryer, and now every single time I tan, I grab a fresh one. It is so luxurious. They don't shrink, they don't have anything, they just come out softer, and I didn't know that. I lived way too many years of my life not knowing that, so if you don't know that, now you do. I hope you guys are having fun. I have 3 more favorites to share with you from the like random category. First one is a life-changing discovery, and I'm so obsessed with it. Everyone is always so impressed when I use it too, which is really fun to see people's reaction. But this is the Octo Buddy, which I'm sure a lot of you have already seen, but it's basically just this like sticker thing that sticks onto the back of your phone, and it has all of these like grippy suction cups, and then you can stick it to things and film yourself or take group pictures. It's great. It literally sticks to everything. As I look around to see, like, I have sunscreen. Now it's stuck. Obviously this is meant for like mirrors and windows and stuff, which is what I typically use it for. But if you're doing like content in changing rooms or literally anywhere, we filmed this like TikTok when we stayed at the hotel last week. I'll insert it here because it's really funny. I got 3 different angles, all thanks to the Octo Buddy that I would never normally be able to do. It is so good. It actually holds your phone so well. In my bath and shower, I have tile obviously in my tub, and I'm able to just stick my phone onto the side and like watch YouTube while I'm showering. It's so great. I'm obsessed with it. Best $20 I've ever spent. Highly recommend, even if you're not a content creator. I find so many fun uses for it, and it's really just elevated my phone game and made life a lot easier. My next favorite is the Bloom Greens and Superfood Powder. This is in the flavor mango. I love this. I've tried a few other greens powders and they've all tasted absolutely nasty, and this one tastes delicious. It just tastes like juice. I have a lot of like gut and digestion and bloating and bowel movement issues, and so this is really nice to have on hand when I'm wanting something in the morning to kind of help and aid with that. And like I said, the flavor of this is just so far better than anything else I've tried, and I like it a lot. Okay, when I said random favorites, I meant this. I got a new vacuum. This is the Bissell, I don't know the name of it, but obviously I'll link it down below. But this has been so great. I've had it for about 2 weeks and I've cleaned so many things with it. It's so good. If you haven't been following me on Instagram, which you should, I've been kind of decluttering. I have been decluttering our apartment immensely, and like a lot of changes to this room are coming and different things like that that I'll share in other videos. But nonetheless, I wanted to get a new small vacuum to clean in small areas and also the car. And this attachment has been such a game changer for specifically cleaning our car. It makes it so much easier, and even just getting around the areas, I feel like it's just so smart to have such a like narrow attachment. It also comes with like a motorized head as well as a upholstery head, so you can do the seats in your car and also your couch and everything like that. And it's just so much easier to grab this than like our big vacuum. We don't have a cordless vacuum, we have a plug-in one, so it's like a whole thing to like pull it out. And this has been really lovely, and it doesn't hold a charge for super long, but like long enough, and you just like plug it in. But it's been really great, and I love this attachment, and it makes cleaning so easy and I love it. Well friends, those are all of my favorites as of recently. I hope you enjoyed this video. As I said, I hope you're doing well. It's so good to be back. I've missed you guys so much. I know I've been talking to you on like Instagram and TikTok, which is all I've really had capacity for over the past couple months, but I am very excited to get back into YouTube and posting videos because I have missed you guys over here. So yeah, let me know in a comment down below. Something you want to tell me. I don't know. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know your summer plans. I know most of you guys don't comment on my videos, but if you have a spare moment and you've made it to the end of this video, I would love to hear from you. And I will see you all very soon in my next video. Have a great day. Bye!